All right, hello everyone. Welcome in. Good morning. I'm a little bit earlier than I normally am on a Monday, but that's because I need to end at 10:30 today. Sorry, my schedule is all over the place right now. It's been a couple of weeks, chat. It's been a couple of weeks. As you guys know, the last time I streamed, I had an allergic reaction to my mouthwash, so my voice was all weird. It's been a lot of appointments. It's been a lot of things. I'm gonna have to have surgery next month, chat. There's been a lot going on, but I'm fine. Don't worry about me, but there's been a lot. And so I finally have time today, the last stream before Christmas actually, to come back and do a little streamy stream. So I figured let's just jump in. And we're gonna be in our hardcore world today, and we're gonna be farming. We're gonna be doing a little farming, just a tiny little bit. Oh my gosh, good luck, Egg Puff. Good luck, good luck. Hopefully it goes well. Reika, welcome in. Zatanna, Suyu, hello, hello. Venus, I hope you sleep well. Jess, welcome in. Sar, hello. Bunny, hello. Seth, Sky Moon, Vaughn, nice to see y'all. Welcome, welcome everyone. We've been a little bit away. I've been working on a big video that's coming out the end of this week. I've been a little bit away, but also just a bunch of stuff. I had to let my mouth fully heal before I could really record again because my voice just sounded so weird, chat. I don't know. Thank you so much, Renee. I appreciate that. Good morning, good morning. Hope you're doing hope you're doing great. Hope you're having a great day. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I'm okay. I need to have one of my wisdom teeth removed. So it's gonna be a little bit of a process. Which I mean it's not that much, but I have to actually go to an oral surgeon to do it. They're not gonna just do it at the dentist's office, which anyways. But yeah, I had this really bad reaction to an ingredient that was in the mouthwash that we bought, and it just wasn't healing fast enough, so I went to the dentist, and then he was like, oh no, you're fine, but actually we need to talk about your wisdom tooth. And I was like, ah, shoot. So I'm fine, but yeah, you know how it goes. I think I'm doing both on one side, Vaughn. If I have to do all 4 of them, I'm just gonna do both on one side first. But yeah, my one on my bottom right is impacted. Which I mean, I knew that going to this dentist a couple of years ago, when I did my x-rays. They were like, oh, at a future time, we're gonna have to really look at that. And I was like, okay, cool, but we don't have to look at it today, right? And well, that day has finally come. I mean, there's nothing I can really do about that, you know what I mean? It's sideways, but it is what it is. Gonna have to have it removed. But today, I want to go ahead and start farming some of our actual crops. How did you guys like episode 3, by the way? I don't know if I've streamed since episode 3 came out, but I hope you guys enjoyed episode 3. I had so much fun building up this beautiful farming area for our hardcore world. And that's what we're going to be working on today is, well, farming wheat specifically, because we're going to need a lot of wheat in the future to make more mud. So I just wanted to take some time and farm some wheat, and we'll probably do other stuff too. You know, I cannot stay focused for 3 hours on just wheat. Amber Waves, hello, welcome in, welcome in, welcome to your first stream. Sorry that we were talking about teeth stuff. But that's why I was planning on having the new video that's coming out like last week. But I just got slowed down a little bit, chat, because I like literally had to like wait for like appointments and like different stuff. And then there was like the day he was like pressing on all my teeth, like my mouth hurt so bad. I planned on working after, but I literally couldn't. Like he was like, oh, you know, I'm gonna stab you in the gums with this thing. By the way, I'm gonna press on all your teeth and make them really painful, and then your mouth will be swollen. This would be solved if you flossed 18 times a day. I'm like, I don't know if that's true. Couldn't sleep, so I'll be watching while playing some Animal Crossing. Good luck, good luck. Are you super excited for the new update? I don't know when that comes out. I think January, right? I got all those suckers out at once and didn't do anything for like a week. Yeah, I've never had an oral surgery, so I'm just gonna do like one side and then I'm gonna do the other. I'm like super afraid. I've never had anything like this, and from what I know here, they don't knock you out for this. Like they just go in and take it after they numb you. And you like hear everything. So I'm just like really scared. So I don't want to be in that chair any longer than I have to be for the one side. What type of project are we going to need all the wheat for? Eventually I'm going to be turning all the pathways into like mud and rooted dirt and stuff. So we're eventually going to need all the pathways to be like mud and mud brick. And that's probably what we'll use most of it for. We're already in inventory full of seeds, chat. Already. But don't worry, I brought some things to help us. I brought some things. Don't worry, I was thinking ahead maybe a little bit. Probably not. You know what I realized from the comment? I got a comment like yesterday about the farm. I didn't put any trees over here. So it looks weird compared to all the rest of our area, like that has all the custom trees. There's no trees over here. There's like nothing. It's just so flat. I'm gonna have to put some trees in here. I'm thinking about doing that before episode 4. Which I'm not going to start filming until after the holidays, just because I've got like a lot of stuff this week. But yeah. You're currently making a Christmas card for your best friend? Oh, that's adorable. I've got to wrap my gifts still. I haven't done that yet. I've just been like super busy, and it just, you know, honestly, it just hasn't really occurred to me that Christmas is in 3 days. At least for me, it's in 3 days. It's the 22nd right now. It just really hasn't hit me that that's like reality. How are we gonna do this? Maybe like we'll put like some shelves, a couple of chests. Maybe we'll do that on this side too. Oh, nope, not like that. There we go. We already got 4 stacks of wheat. That's not bad. That's not bad, chat. I probably should put all the other stuff away, though. Like, I don't need my shovel. I don't need... Maybe I'll need my hoe. I don't need my axe right now. I don't need shears. I don't need the fishing rod. I'll keep the bow. I don't need the bed. I don't need 2 shields. Why do I have 2 shields? Why do I have 2 shields just randomly? Who lets me control my own inventory? We need to start talking about this because I don't know if this should be allowed. Right, there we go. There we go. Hi, Winter Wolf. Welcome in. Welcome in. And the emotional support rotten flesh, true. And that's literally a rotten flesh that I picked up because Marcus killed a zombie. I don't know if it's just me, but this year's time of year doesn't really feel like festive and Christmassy. Yeah, I haven't really had that either. Like, I've decorated my house and stuff more than I've ever decorated, like, in my whole life. And it doesn't feel very Christmassy. I don't know. I don't know what it is. There's just something in the air this year. Like, I feel like usually I say that, like, early December, and then by the week of Christmas, I'm like, oh my gosh, Christmas, yes. No, this year I haven't had that. Not at all. Not at all. But I have been making Christmas cookies, chat. I have been making Christmas cookies to spread some holiday cheer, you know? I've been making these cream cheese sugar cookies that are incredible, like actually incredible. My partner brought some to his like last day in the office and he was like, oh, there's only gonna be like 14, 15 people. So you don't have to make like a whole box of cookies or whatever. And I was like, yeah, okay. Like he's never like experienced what it's like to be the person bringing cookies that people want to eat, right? So chat, you know, obviously little rule of thumb here that I've always gone by is like however many people that are like supposed to be there, like say you have 14 people at your office, right? Say you have that many people, however many people are supposed to be there times 2, round it up. And that's the least number of cookies you need to bring, right? So if you got 14 people, you gotta bring 28 for 2 cookies each, but we're rounding that up to 30, right? We're rounding that up to 30 just to be safe. But of course I have to just to be safe. So I made him 50 cookies. I made him 50 cookies, chat, to take to his work. And he was like, this is overkill. Like, we don't need that many. Like, this is like so many. You know how many cookies he brought back, chat? You know how many cookies that man brought back to the house? 4. He was like, oh, there's only going to be 15 people there. So 30 is more than enough. Like, people aren't going to have multiple cookies. I'm like, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. You don't know what you're talking about. And people did. They came, I sent him with 50 and he came back with 4. So I don't know, chat. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Recipe? Yes, I do think I posted it in the Discord. I did. They are cream cheese sugar cookies from Butternut Bakery. This is the recipe, chat. They were some of the best Christmas cookies I've ever had. Cassidy says, hello, just want to say have a great day. Sorry I can't watch, heading to bed. Yeah, no problem. Sleep well, sleep well. Merry Christmas to you as well. Have a great one. Lockdown is sick. Yeah, I heard that in his last video. I heard that in the fishing village video. Poor buddy. Sinrio, hello, welcome in. How's it going? Bye, Winterwolf. Have a good one. But yeah, chat. So he brought back 5 or 4 cookies. And he was like, well, I guess you were right. And then I was like, tell me all the compliments people were giving. And he was like, of course, I had to try to take credit for your cookies, but everyone was like, no. You know, Partner Crafting's wife made that. Because I don't know, for some reason he just calls me his wife, I guess. I don't know, at work. It's easier, I guess. He was trying to take credit, although I will say he did help. He did help make them, so he does get a little bit of the credit. He didn't, you know, he didn't leave me to my own devices. But we're gonna make another batch of Christmas cookies. I've got to make the dough tomorrow, so that I can roll it out and bake them all off on Wednesday. And I'm also gonna make chocolate chip cookies as well, so I've got to also make that tomorrow. You should make a floating island. I don't know if I'm gonna do that anytime soon. We're gonna be focusing pretty hard on the crater here in this series. But I do have a new video coming out on, hopefully Saturday or Sunday, chat. Saturday or Sunday. I don't know which day it's gonna be yet. I gotta figure out which day that I'm gonna be around to answer comments. But we've got a new video coming out. It's over 2 hours long, so it's not a long play. So for anyone who needs something to be a little bit more involved, with like progression happening, you guys are gonna really like this one. I haven't made one of these in like a year. So some of you may know what type of video I'm talking about. But yeah, we're gonna be making, why is there a random bat always? Like, have you guys noticed this? I wanna shoot you so bad. Baby unicorn, welcome in, lovely. Merry Christmas to you as well. I hope you're having a great day. Okay, we're gonna be full of seeds very soon, like very soon. And we haven't even harvested half of the field yet. And we've already got one that's fully grown back in. Wow, okay. Night Winnie, welcome in as well. Happy holidays to you as well. Oh my gosh, I hope you're having a great day. Aw, Vince, welcome. I'm excited as well. It's gonna be pretty fun. The new video that I've been working on this video for a little bit over a month. It's a lot. It was a lot of grinding for this video, but I had a lot of fun with it. I've just got to finish the edit up, and I've got to like rewatch the whole thing and like, you know, master all the audio to make sure that none of it like peaks, and I got to put the music in, but I'm almost done. Almost done. And then we'll have a nice new fun little challenge video. It's not really a challenge video. It actually rejects the notion of challenge. It is, the only challenging thing about it is trying to figure out where my brain is at every single recording. But it was so much fun to record, and I hope you guys really like it. It's a concept that I have wanted to do for a long time. I wanted to do it originally with a different mod set, but I really like the ones that I ended up going with. They have been a lot of fun. You should make a deterrent video on how to edit. What does deterrent mean? Like, what do you mean by that? I probably won't make a video on how to edit, though, because I don't use like a free program, and I don't want to like endorse the editing program that I use. I got this for, well, I use this program for free because it's part of my like partner's work thing. He can have it on 2 computers, so I just have it as well, and we just don't say anything. But I don't, if I was ever gonna make a video on editing, it would be with like free tools, but I don't know how to use them. But I'm sure that there's quite a few things out there on how to edit. I'm sure there's stuff on YouTube already. That's how I learned, just, you know, just by putting stuff in and trying to figure out the terms for things. I think that's the hardest thing, is if you have no editing experience, like learning the terms for like different like transitions and effects and stuff. I loved episode 3. I can't wait for the next one. I'm so excited about the next one as well. I actually have the next 4 episodes planned out already, as long as nothing bad happens. TM. But in the beginning of episode 4, we should be kind of preventing bad things from happening. And if you know what I mean by that, you know. Yeah, eventually, chat, I'll probably have to get my own account. Like, eventually they'll be like, why are you using 2,000 hours of Premiere a month on a computer that's not your work computer? And he'll be like, oh, must be open in the background, sorry. I don't know if they can actually even see that, but yeah, Vince, we are gonna go get a totem. I have decided that I'm going to allow myself a raid farm, but I'm only allowed to use it once every 1,000 days. So I'm kind of putting a little bit of a limit on it so that it doesn't become overpowered. If I end up popping all the totems from the raid that I do, if I need extra totems, I can fight raids for them. Or I have to just be very careful until the next 1,000 days, and then I can run it one more time. And that's just because I really want to challenge myself into not, I don't want to like rely on totems, you know what I mean? I really want to go as long as possible without like popping one. Fair point, Vaughn. I'm always worried that it's gonna be like I'll be the one person that they check, you know what I mean? Because I feel like that's pretty much my luck. That's pretty much my luck. All right, we're gonna have to start throwing seeds in the river, or we're gonna have to get like some kind of fire pit where we can just throw them all. We could make like a decorative campsite with some fire. But what has been up with everyone else? How has everyone else's December been? I have not streamed in like almost 3 weeks. So I've got, you know, I haven't talked to you guys in a while. I hope everyone is doing well. Is everyone excited for the holidays? I'm not really excited about like the gift giving aspect this year, even though I really do love gift giving. But I'm excited about the food and like, you know, seeing the family and stuff. That part to me is fun. But the gift giving this year, chat, how come like I bought my partner like a couple of things and it was like $300, and it wasn't even like super nice stuff or like tech stuff or anything. I bought him like, well, in case he's watching, I can't say what I bought him. But it was nothing spectacular, chat. It was literally just a couple of things that he needs and then something that he wanted. And I was like, what are we talking about? $300 for that. I have a bone meal hopper thingy. It's in my house. I could bring it over. But I don't know if I'm going to need that much bone meal because I also have the, that place over there. I don't know if I'm gonna need that much bone meal. I have literally like a double chest full of bones. We'll see. It's hard to diet in hardcore when you're in the late game. Unless you're sloppy. Well, I mean, mistakes still happen. Like, especially once we get into like the nether, like doing stuff in the nether, like working on a nether hub and all that kind of stuff. I feel like that's gonna test me a little bit. But yeah, I also want to go as long as I possibly can in this world, because I've just never done that before. And I'm super excited. I have like I said, I have the next 4 episodes already planned out. As long as nothing bad happens, that we should be good to go for quite a few things. I'm not up on the new update yet. I'm waiting for a couple of mods. I think I only need like 2 more to go up into the new update, and one of them's the time-lapse mod, so obviously we do need that. We gotta wait for that. But yeah, I'm super excited. Yeah, the elytra is a big reason I feel that for a lot of totem pops, like genuinely. I saw someone die in hardcore once from landing a little bit weird on moss. You'd think that moss would be like a soft block, but it's not. It's a regular block. I can't believe how much wheat there actually is. This is a huge field. How long have we been... I feel like we've been like harvesting this for like 20 minutes already. But you know, chat, this is why we built this field. This is why we made it so large. So that we can do this forever. Bruh. Okay. We're gonna have to hide these somewhere. So let's put one here. And we'll put one here. Need to come back and give this cop. Oh, there's a witch there. I don't like that. You know what? Actually die. Oh, okay. Never mind. No, actually die. I was right the first time. All right, there we go. Now I have a little bit more inventory space. I'm back home from uni for the holidays. We have a 2-week recess. That's actually so key. Are you having any like fun plans during that time? That like little 2-week Minecraft phase going on over the holidays. A lot of people are back in their two-week Minecraft era right now, I've noticed. My month has been mostly working, playing New Horizons, and hating past me for offering to bake my own cake. No, oh my gosh. For a celebration, Nate Winnie? Or like birthday related? I haven't baked any cakes since I got my KitchenAid. I've literally just been making bread and cookies. I don't know why. I just feel like cookies are a little bit more, I don't know, fun. Because I don't want to decorate a cake. I feel like that's what it is. I really don't want to decorate a cake, even though I really also want to at the same time. Rosalia says, hi Froggy, I've been watching for a while. You've helped me so much. I just want to say thank you, and your content's amazing. No, thank you for watching. I'm so glad that the videos have been helping. That's awesome to hear. Thank you so much for saying that, and I hope you have a great holiday season. Yeah, no worries, Winterwolf. Have a good one. See you later. Hopefully the new video is going to be out on Saturday or Sunday. Well, it will be out on Saturday or Sunday. I just don't know which day it'll be yet. Whichever day I'm around to answer comments on will be the day that I pick. Bloomsome, nice to see you, darling. Hope you are having a great day. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, cookies are incredible, and I like there are so many like talented like well, I guess like cookie people or like bakers out there. Sorry, cookie people is not what I meant. Bakers is what I meant. There's so many talented bakers out there like on social media and stuff, so I'm always finding like new recipes to try. I just saw this one Instagram reel of like a recipe that this girl makes like a cinnamon roll cookie swirl. So it's basically a cookie flavored like a cinnamon roll, like rolled up and then swirled up like a cinnamon roll, and then it has like a cinnamon icing kind of sugary thingy that goes on top. I'm gonna try those next week, Chad. Those look incredible. I don't know, I've been enjoying cookies a lot more than cake lately. Saw that you were live and I wanted to stop by and say hi before sleep. Oh, no problem, no problem. I hope you have a great rest, sweet dreams, and thank you so much for saying hello. I appreciate that so much. Oh yeah, I can't wait to try that. It sounds so good. Oh, I was like, what was that sound? It was a piston. This is a lot of wheat, chat. I don't think I really knew what I was getting myself in for here. It's taking us so long to replant all of this, and I don't even feel like I'm fucking around. Oh, sorry, I did not mean to say the F word. Sorry. I don't even feel like I'm messing around. And we're still not done. We're still not done, and it's been 34 minutes of the stream. My bad, chat. My bad. Put that away. Oops. Brooke, welcome in. Hi, Brooke. Thank you so much, Bloomsome. Sleep well, lovely. I didn't hear anything. Yeah, I didn't hear anything either. My bad. Sorry, chat. I had there was a glitch. Someone hacked my microphone. Someone hacked my microphone, and that's just what happened. I don't know. But yeah, the KitchenAid's been getting quite a bit of use, chat. Quite a bit of use in this holiday season, and I really want to keep it. I really want to keep that up. I want to bake something every week, because I just feel like, I don't know. For a long time, I didn't want to bake just because I feel like baking for me is such a like act of like love, and when you have someone like in your life that doesn't like really appreciate that, I feel like it takes away a lot of the joy. I'm not talking about like my current partner, by the way. I'm not talking about him at all. But like I've had people in the past that just kind of like took advantage of that, and I don't know, it just feels kind of crappy. And then, you know, I realized recently, I'm like, what am I holding on to that feeling for? Because I could just be happier if I baked it out, you know what I mean? And now that I'm kind of like getting back to it, I feel a lot better. How's it going, Brooke? How is your Monday so far, lovely? Did you have a good day? I'm trying to let go of like past feelings, chat, you know, trying to let everything go. That's a hard thing for me. I am not a person that lets go easily, but I'm trying. Oops, suddenly didn't understand English for a second. True, Dana. Eating it is the best part. Although I will say I don't have like a sweet tooth for like a snacky sweet tooth. I'm much more of like a salty or savory girl. So for me, like baking is an absolute like act of love. for someone else, like friends or partners, family, etc. Because like I'll eat like a couple of like cookies or, you know, a cupcake if I make one, but it's not like my be all end all. So I don't know, it's just like I feel like in the past, like when you have people that don't appreciate you and your efforts, it can just feel like so discouraging, and it took me like a really long time to like recover from that. I felt like burnt out after, you know what I mean? I feel like it took me a long time to recover from that, but also it's also nice to have, you know, nicer tools in the house and stuff now. Although I do bake bread quite often, even without the KitchenAid. My poor old hand mixer probably broke because of that. Because kneading by hand, absolutely not, chat. I have been there, done that. It was decent. I'm having a nice evening eating lasagna and chilling. Oh, that sounds amazing, actually. I'm making tomato soup tonight. I've got I'm baking some bread. So we're gonna make homemade tomato soup, and we're gonna make some grilled cheese sandwiches. So that's what I've got going on later on today. I wish I would have said lasagna though, because lasagna is amazing. I haven't made lasagna in a couple of years, actually. Loney, good morning. How's it going? Are you all ready for your trip? Spicy and salty over sweets any day. So true. And when you can combine spicy and salty, it's the best. Like I just made this jalapeno cheese dip, and it's like this cheesy dip with jalapenos and stuff in it. And then I got these tortilla chips that are also like a hint of jalapeno. Oh my gosh. Salty, spicy overload, but in the best way. Glee, good morning, good morning. Welcome in. Time to sleep. I missed hanging out here. See y'all next time. Yeah, see you later. See you later. We'll be back once once I get my surgery and stuff. We'll be back a little bit more often, chat. Well, I don't know if it's really a surgery, but I'm going to a surgeon, so the part of me that loves drama is calling it a surgery. Fiona, hello, lovely. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Earlier today, I took my mom to her favorite small town and took her to a bunch of shops and boutiques as her Christmas gift. Oh, that is so sweet. Did you buy her lunch too? I feel like there's nothing like having lunch with your mom in like a small town. You know, that's like a next level feeling. Soup sounds so good. I'm so excited about it. We haven't had soup in a while. I'm pretty good about making soup like every Monday, so I have lunch, but the last couple of weeks I just haven't been doing it. I don't know what's been going on with me. I've just been busy, chat. I don't know. One time I broke my mom's hand mixer while making bread. Yeah, I think that's why my hand mixer broke. I wasn't making bread when it broke. I actually don't remember what I was making. Maybe I was making bread. Or maybe I was making cookie dough. I don't know. One of those. But I feel like it made bread too many times. You know, it just gave up. We did get lunch. Ooh, what'd you guys get? What'd you guys get? Yeah, we really need to do something about all those seeds. Oh, okay, we're fine. The bacon swirly bread? Bacon swirly bread. What does that mean? Like crumbly, crunchy bacon swirled into bread? Are we on the same page here about that? Like, is that what you're saying? I might try that. Like a cheesy bacon bread I can see being really good. Oh, Froggy girl, welcome in, welcome in. No worries if you have to sleep. All good. The VOD will be there. It's 2 days before Christmas Eve, which is a holiday for us, and I still have to work. That's weird. I don't love that. How has work been going, Fiona? Hopefully it's been good, even though you do have to work before Christmas Eve. That's annoying. Because Christmas is like a big deal there, right? I feel like that's one thing I know about the country you live in, is that Christmas is a big deal there. Like, you guys start basically celebrating in like September. Oh, bruh. Loney says that we still need to pack all of our Christmas gifts. Do you have a lot? Do you have a lot to pack for that? Oh my gosh. I'm sure you do. You're always very thoughtful. Lunch with my mom is always a secret. Because my family loves to leech a free meal. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Every once in a while when I was growing up, me and my mom would do that. We would go to like secret Burger King and try to like hide the evidence. But my mom was like, she was not smart about this. Not to like insult her intelligence. Well, low-key, that's fine. But she was not smart about this, because I'd be like, let's throw away the trash, you know? Like let's eat in the parking lot really quick or whatever, or go in and eat. And she'd be like, no, I don't want to do that. She'd rather eat while driving and then throw away the evidence into our own trash cans at home. And then the kids would see it and they'd be like, why didn't I give that? And I'm like, this is what we were trying to avoid here. Come on now. Same. I hope the last ones come today and tomorrow. Who are you still buying for? Something like that? Oh, interesting. Just sandwiches and coffee, but it's her favorite place in the whole world. I just got like an Italian panini. Oh, that sounds amazing. It is, but work doesn't stop when you're in operations. I thought it was going to be a chill day with most people on leave, but there's still a bunch of stuff to do. No, the worst, actually. I hope that the rest of your week goes very, very smoothly, easily, barely any work. There's like a Christmas miracle, and they're like, you can go home early or stop work early if you work from home. Maybe your aunt will leave you a Christmas tree farm and you'll have to move 2 days before Christmas. You know what I mean? And then you'll fall in love with like the small town guy who owns the maple syrup store. I don't know. They don't even make maple syrup there, but he's got the only maple tree in the entire country. Me, obviously? How is that obvious? See, I ordered and shopped for you long ago, so I have no panic about your stuff coming before Christmas because I am responsible. Oh, to become a farmer in a cozy town. You're like, oh, I just was about to become the head of my law firm. And then my aunt left me this silly Christmas tree farm that's been in my family for generations. I gotta go and take care of it. And it's right before Christmas. And the way that you guys reconnect is that he was like trying to buy a Christmas tree because he's got, you know, he's got a kid from a previous marriage, but his wife mysteriously, you know, passed away. The reason is not suspicious, but it's never explained. You just know that she's not there anymore. So he's coming to get a Christmas tree for his kid so he can decorate it like 2 days before Christmas, because of course he's a dad. You can't really expect much from him, right? And he just catches you doing like snow angels on the farm. And he's like, wow, last I heard you're a lawyer and here you are still with a childlike spirit, you know? And you're like, oh, Bradley. You guys clocking what I'm putting down? What we're standing on here? Yeah, the Hallmark movies are like, they're so bad that they're good. And you know, Netflix started doing those same kinds of like cheesy movies. They're so bad that they're good. How long do you guys think it'll take before wheat seeds becomes my most used item in this world? Ah. Chat, there's no room in here. Including all of Gilmore Girls, which kind of counts. I don't know. I've never seen Gilmore Girls. I know that's probably an illegal statement in this chat. I know there are probably some folks in here that are Gilmore Girls diehards that are like, what are you saying, Frogcy Rafting? But I've just never seen it. I don't know. Yo, Jasmine, welcome in. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a great day. 2 more harvests. Yeah, it'll probably become my most used item at that point. You're right. That was almost a full double chest of wheat though, from harvesting it one time. That was almost a full double chest of wheat. I'm not unhappy with that. Bruh. I haven't watched it either. I saw a few scenes because my brother on the common TV. Yeah. I feel like a lot of shows I've partially seen because of that. Like I've seen Friends that way. My university roommate was like very like, I'm quirky and I like different shows than what everybody else likes, but then it was Friends and I was like, I don't know, I feel like this is one of the most popular shows that's ever been created, but like, what do I know? I don't know, chat. I just didn't watch a lot of TV, I guess. I still don't. Alright, we're gonna take these up, or at least some of them, to the house. I should probably hay bale that up. Ah. What you're working on? We're just doing a little bit of chill, cozy farming, honestly. Nothing in particular that we're working on, just a little tiny bit of farming. But we'll come back and hay bale all of that up. We also need to take down that, that horrible like red mess over there. How's it going, Annie? I hope that you are able to get some sleep soon, though. Being up in the middle of the night is actually the worst. Especially if you need to sleep, it is the worst. Because my dog wakes me up almost every single night. Because he throws himself. He is not like a calm dog when it comes to like laying on the bed. and he like throws himself against my legs, and it always wakes me up. And like, I'm not upset that he wants to lay there. I just don't understand why he has to basically like tackle me to do it. You know, I don't really get that, because I feel like I'm very respectful when I lay down. I'm like trying to sneak into bed. I'm coming to bed late, trying to make it like nobody's problem that I'm coming there late, you know, trying to be very chill, very respectful. Not him. He's like, oh, also I forgot how to get up on the bed, so I'm gonna cry at the edge of it for 25 minutes. Oh no, that's actually so annoying. Annie, that is so annoying. I hope that you feel better soon. The phase of having a cold where you feel like you can't breathe and you wake up in the middle of the night because you feel like you're going to die is something that I feel like as humans we should have already like cured. Like, why is there no cure for that? I really need to know as soon as possible. Bruh. Bad Omen 5 again. I feel like I only get Bad Omen 5. What are you working on? We're just farming. We're literally just farming. We just harvested our entire wheat field. And it took so long that's already growing back in some spots. But that's what we're doing. We're literally just farming. We're gonna need eventually a bunch of wheat and stuff. So that's what we're working on. But we got all of this. This is everything that we got. Plus, I feel like there was some in the under chest. Yeah, there was some in the under chest. That's quite a bit. Well, let me. Why am I doing it that way? Okay. So simplifying that down, this is how much we got. I feel like that's a pretty decent haul. That's a pretty decent haul, right? I tried following your shader setting tutorial, but so many of the settings changed to the new versions. Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't moved up into the new versions of complimentary. I'm still on, well, I think I moved up into the copper update one. But I just copied my settings over into this folder and it worked. Oh my gosh, we gotta also craft our melons up. You know what we could do? We could cure those zombie villagers, chat. We could cure those 2 zombie villagers and move them into here, and then they could be our little melon and pumpkin farmers. Hopefully they both get melon and pumpkins. If they don't, I'm gonna start screaming. Yeah, we could do that. Although I should probably move... No, I'm gonna move them after. I'm gonna move them once they're cured. This is gonna be horrible. Actually, I should move them when they're not cured. Because then they'll just follow me and I don't have to worry about laying a rail or anything. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna move them down into the bottom. Well, we'll move one down in the bottom. We'll move one into the top and let them cure. What's all the wheat for? I'm just gonna need massive amounts of mud at a certain point. Because we've got to do pathways throughout this whole place. And also, I think the floor of the village is going to be mostly mud and coarse dirt and stuff. So eventually, a lot of this grass will get removed and then replaced with mud. So that's why I built this whole big wheat field, just to start getting ahead of that a little bit. Oh, true. You can lead boats now. I always forget about that. This guy's got a sword though, so just be a little careful. Ow. Ow! Holy! No need for you to do all that. Bruh. Come on. You don't have to go in the crops. You don't have to go in the wheat field. There's path. I hate zombies so much. Hello. Are you confused? It's the slabs, I know, isn't it? Here you go, darling. I'll be back. Perky, hello, hello! My dog kicks me while he dreams and acts like it's my problem when I move. Yeah, my dog, like, sometimes will, like, low-key growl at me when I move. But I'm like, I didn't ask you to be right here, all up in my business. You know what I mean? What are... Is that a beetroot? Get out of my crops! Do you have any new Christmas traditions you've discovered after leaving the US? Not really. Mostly because I feel like the Dutch don't really celebrate Christmas the same way. Like they have at the beginning of December, this thing for like Saint Nick. But it's mostly for kids and like I don't have any children, so. Bye, Seth. Have a good one. I think other places in Europe, though, have different Christmas traditions. I think this is a nitwit. She's got the green thing in her hair. Does that make her a nitwit? Hold on. Yeah, she is. Chat, we unfortunately cannot cure this lady. Because she's a nitwit. She has the green bow in her hair, that's how you know. She's got like the nitwit colored bow. Sorry. Sorry, Twirly Pop. But this does mean we can bring over another villager and have them get zombified. It's just going to be a little bit of a PITA to do that. They can. I don't know if I need villagers to breed. We do have a couple over at the hole. I guess though the idea of having them. Okay. Don't even think about it. Don't even stay away from that. Why do you have a beetroot? I'm so sick of zombies. I'm so sick of zombies. I need to light up over there badly. Maybe that's what we do in the morning. While we're also waiting for Sordella to cure up, you know? Is it though? Chat, I don't know how nitwit breeding works because I never use one. Do the villagers that the nitwit breeds have a chance to also be a nitwit? Or am I thinking of that incorrectly? I don't know why they all have beetroot. They're just being annoying. And there's always like on the edge of my fields, just like a couple of pieces taken, you know what I mean? Like there's one too, right there. It's so messed up. Marcus, get over there and help out. Do your part. Are you a girl? No, you have a job. Sorry. Thought you didn't have a job. Anyone unemployed here? Okay, everyone's employed. This is very strange. Oh, you have melons and pumpkins. Okay. So I'm so sorry about this, girly pop. But, I'm gonna need you to get in the boat. I'm gonna need you to... Yep, there. Oh my gosh, you're such a good villager, actually. Wow. And, this is gonna be a little bit weird, but I'm gonna need to pull you up through the ceiling. Like you're an Amsterdam row house. Actually, here's what we're gonna do. I'll be right back. You stay there. Yo, Gracie, welcome in, welcome in. Hello? Hello. Alright, oh, can I not? I literally can't reach you. You jerk. You're an actual jerk. What are you doing? Oh, sorry. Wait. Let's be smart about this. I did not mean to punch you. It's just that you got in my way. Yeah, run. Run and be scared. Run and be scared. Yep. Go be scared. Yep, it's so horrible to be you. Maybe you should have minded your own business. I don't know. Why is that such a scary thing? Minding our own business to not get punched. Doesn't seem that hard. Come here, farmer. Go that way. No. Come over here. You don't need to look at her. Go that way. Into the boat. The chair. It's pink. I know you like pink. That help? Photographer? Probably not. Alright, are these Marcuses gonna try to kill me? What's the vibe? Anyone else was really scared when I punched that villager? No, we're good. Okay. We're good. I need a better sugarcane farm though, because I'm really scared that I'm gonna punch a Marcus. I'm really scared. It wouldn't even be my fault, I don't think, if I punched one, but I'm scared that it's gonna happen. No, we're good. Okay. Do you have any farm animals in the world? Yeah, on the farm, Jasmine, we have everything but pigs. We can get pigs, but they're just like over here or over here, and I just haven't brought any over yet. I haven't needed any. I'm so silly, chat. I should have brought them up when it was I still had time. Bruh. Okay, wait. The armorer? I don't... This is gonna be complicated. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what's going on over here. Everything's fine. This way. All right. You're welcome. Don't worry about what's going on over here, all right? Nothing's happening. Nothing's the matter. Nothing's wrong. Bruh. I'm worse than a zombie at this point. No. She's breaking my shit. Stop that. Sorry, sorry, my mic glitched. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to say that. Not the villager claw machine? Is that what we're calling this? The one time you don't want to get 2 for 1 in the claw machine, I got 2 for 1. Is that the reality that we're living in here? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. It was really your own fault for not minding your business. No! No! Everyone here is so annoying. Everyone here is so annoying. Genuinely. At least you're only going to take 1 hit to kill. We have that to be thankful for. Sorry. I'm just a girl. I need my... Why didn't I just get the axe out a while ago? I need the axe so bad. What? Wait, what? Did I just put that door sideways? Alright, there's nowhere for you to go but down. No, you're not scared. Oh. Oh, that was quick. That was quick. Thankfully, she didn't get like a netherite axe or something. Okay. Now we have to get Armor Villager, who's scared of me, back over to the village. And you know, I don't have any materials, chat. I don't have any materials on me. So what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna take oak logs from this person's house. I don't remember who this is. Oh, it's Gummy Bear. Sorry, Gummy Bear. But unfortunately, some of the structural integrity of your house is going to be suffering because I have lost control of my life. She's running from me. I don't think she was running from me. I think she was running to me. She was like, please help me. I was kidnapped. She didn't see that it was me doing it because she was looking the other way in the boat, you know? That's why you always gotta look straight on when you're in a boat, chat, because you don't know who could be driving the boat. You want to walk right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, no problem, Froggy girl. Have a good one. Sleep well, sleep well. I can't believe we've already been streaming for an hour as well. That's wild. We got like 2 more hours of stream left. We're just gonna be working on some silly little chore stuff that I just don't want to really do off stream right now. Well, also, I've just had some time today. It's been a pretty busy month for me, so I'm just happy to be here doing my little thing, doing my little stream. Oh, bruh. Do you guys think that I say village like Blockdown? Can I ask you guys, if you guys watch Blockdown and you know his accent, do you guys think that the way that I say village sounds like Blockdown? I don't hear it, but my partner says that it does. Why are you laughing? Please go away, Marcus. See? You're fine. Oh, Mending doesn't live in here anymore. That's right. We can make a new librarian. We definitely need some more boats or some more beds. I've been trying not to do too much villager stuff. Everything that I have besides Mending and Silk Touch, I've gotten everything from the enchant table. I don't think so. I also don't hear it, but Glee swears that the way that I say village sounds like block down. We need lighting here. I need frog lights badly. I don't even have a single frog. Is there a reason you don't want to use villagers? No, I don't mind using villagers. I just I feel like every single world I do so much with villagers. So I'm just trying to like pace myself a little bit. Does that make sense? We will eventually though. Not episode 4. Episode 4 is gonna be something different, but probably episode 5 I'm gonna start working on the village, I think. Either episode 4 or 5 or episode 6. One of those I'm gonna start working on the village. But I'm not making like a full library or anything yet. I'm gonna make that somewhere else later on. Besides Mendington, who will live in the village, and then I'll probably keep Silk Touch here. Maybe a couple of other girlies. Where is my water? I guess this is the only water source I have is right here. But when I do the village, I want to have a couple of villagers of like every profession, but I only want to have a couple just because like spawn is right here. So I don't want this area to get too laggy, but eventually like later on when I like move, so this will be kind of like basically like our starter area, the whole thing, right? So every single piece of utility that we put in this, like the automatic farms, the mine, you know, the starter house, etc., all that stuff will be kind of starter. And then later on when we move out of the valley towards like more forever areas, like I'm pretty sure I'm putting my storage over here, like my auto storage. That then we'll start thinking about like big trading halls for like every book, or like tons of like masons and stuff like that. Loud Fox, oh my gosh, that's happened to me before. No worries, no worries. All good. Welcome back. Freddie, I guess, welcome in, welcome in. Good morning, good morning. I'm making myself really build in my world before I do a ton of endgame stuff. Yeah, and I'm not like I'm not opposed to like going to the end or anything, but I am forcing myself to wait this time. Just because I don't normally wait. I normally go like whenever I feel like it. And usually by this time in the world I would have already gone. So we are actually at day 300. Chat, let's go. We just passed day 300. Let's go. That's amazing. Usually at around day 300 I'd already have gone to the end, but I'm gonna wait until I'm forcing myself to finish the valley before I do it. So I'm trying to finish the valley in 1,000 days so that I can go as part of like, you know, either the 1,000 days celebration, like with like the movie, or we can go in the next episode after that. But no one likes watching the dragon fight, so we might go as part of the celebration. I feel like that's one thing in Minecraft that everyone's kind of over, is the dragon fight. Like no one cares about that at all. Okay, we've got one of these. Do we have some brown mushrooms? We do. We have sugar as well. And then we're gonna need a gunpowder. Do you use the Zero's world map? I do, but I don't know what version I'm using. I'm just using whatever one I downloaded this instance with. I don't think Zero's on the newest update though. Also, I forgot that I still had this thing at the top chat, so I'm like looking at everything through the Jade mod. I don't normally keep that on. But the one thing I will say, if you guys like the Jade mod, the one thing it's really good for is telling you the speed and jump height of your animals. So these horses are pretty fast, but their jump height is like eh. But we've got a couple of decent ones that we could breed up. Like this one's almost 3. This one's 3.8. So Socks actually has an incredible jump height. Maybe a more cinematic battle. Maybe I'll try something like that, Nightwinnie. Any modded series coming? Maybe. Definitely not a series though. I mean, we still have the long play series that I've got to post another episode on next month. So that series is still ongoing and that's modded. But no series. There is a modded video coming though. Yeah, I don't normally use Jade for stuff like that. But this instance I had because of a server that I was playing on. And on the server I was breeding horses. I'm trying to get like a really fast one. So I was using it for that, but then I forgot that I had it, and then I turned it on earlier to see if that villager was a nitwit or not. Is this done? It is. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there is a new video coming this weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. I don't know which day yet. That's just regular golden apple. But yeah, I'm super excited about it. It's one of those long ones too. It's not like a short video. It's like a lot of real-time like narration rather than like, oh, day one I blah. Although there are some day one I blawed, you know. And I do combine a couple of days. Oh, I had a splash potion of weakness. I am silly. But I do combine a couple of days based on like what I was doing. But yeah, most of it is real time. You know, but today we're gonna work on X and then doing X. There are some funny moments in this, but it's a lot of building. It's a lot of grinding as well, and some of it is a little bit weird because I have one goal for this video that I talk about pretty early on into the video, but I didn't realize that goal is kind of like weird content wise. It's not great to watch. It's like somewhat boring, I will say. Like it's exciting once you do it, but like the actual doing it is kind of boring. But yeah. There's gonna be a new video on the channel. That's my favorite type of video. It throws me back to the OG Minecraft channels. Yeah, I really enjoy that old vibe. I mean, I enjoy the newer kind of videos as well. But there's just something really nostalgic about that. That's why I like making long plays, because the long plays feel nostalgic for that old vibe of like the old Let's Plays. But I also don't mind like the editing of new Let's Plays as long as it's not all fully in like, you know, past mode. I mean, obviously sometimes, you know, you gotta talk over a time lapse or whatever, but there are no time lapses in my 100 days because my time lapse software was not working with one of the mods, so it's all in first person, which is kind of scary for me, but hair backwards. Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? Sometimes the dragon feels important, but most of the time I'm trying to get wings and shulkers. Yeah, that's really gonna be my my aim as well, Redwood. I'm excited about the dragon fight, because there's a couple of things that I want to do that I don't normally do in the dragon fight. Like achievement related that I just always forget about, but I'm not gonna like make a big deal out of it. Oh, thank you, Annie. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. I try hard. I try hard not to be like too much, you know, like not like the Mr. Beast style editing. I don't want too much of that, but I also don't want it to be boring. I want it to be semi-engaging but chill. Like engaging but chill is what I would say. I'm still, you know, I'm still trying to find my balance, but I'm glad that what I've been doing has been well received. That's always good feedback to have. Thank you, I appreciate that. I should probably take away the barrels. Ow. She latched onto that farming thing. Oh, we probably... I should... Chat. I should go and grab another composter while we're waiting. I had a mod issue where I needed to back up to before I did the dragon fight. No, I didn't get an egg. Oh, right, because if you went back into the end was probably like loaded as done. Honestly, sometimes if I'm having those kinds of issues, I might just like give myself one of creative in a modded world. I know probably not everyone is super enthused about doing that, but I feel with like glitchy weird stuff, sometimes you just gotta, you know, reward yourself. You can always like pay for it, like throw out a couple diamonds or something valuable in your world. You can like, you know, throw it into lava if you wanna try to like keep it in quotes fair. I wouldn't do that in this world, obviously, because this is hardcore, but in other worlds I might not mind. I've been sick for like a month on and off. I'm mostly just sad I missed so many streams. No, you haven't missed anything. I've only streamed like one time this month, so you've not missed much. I've also had a very kind of weird month. A lot of medical stuff going on. I'm fine, but I'm gonna have to have surgery on my mouth next month to get wisdom teeth taken out. I don't know why it's surgery. Like I have to go to an oral surgeon for this, so the dramatic part of me is like, yeah, I'm having surgery, even though they're just pulling my wisdom teeth. But I love the drama of it. But I hope that you're feeling better, hair backwards. Did you struggle to do keyboard and stuff the first time you played on PC? Yeah. Minecraft was the game that I really do recommend learning how to play on PC on, though. Genuinely, Minecraft was a really great... Oh, there was a thing right there. I forgot about that. You've got wheat and carrots. What do you have? You have wheat and bread. But I can... Wait, I can do... this though. I don't want to hit her. There we go. And I think I do want to put them in the wall. I know that that's kind of not nice, but what other choices do I have, chat? I guess besides not putting them in the wall, right? All right, ladies, I will be back. You guys stay chill. I need to go get some wood. Good luck. Freddie, you know, you could, if you have access to like seeing what the day count is, if that happens, you could always like, so I'm on day 301, there's a command to set days back. So if you do like time set and then number of days and then D, that'll set you to that many days. I looked this up once because I had a friend that had that same thing happen. She had a world that was like 5,000 days. So she had been like legitimately playing, but she had to do something like that. And we looked it up and that was something that you could do. But yeah, no, Minecraft is a good game, especially because it has a lot of buttons, like E being an inventory is weird. But Minecraft is a good game to learn on because it's relatively low pressure. But another good one to kind of like learn with, oh my gosh, like Palia, probably like stuff that's like really low stakes, I would say, is, and Palia uses a lot of buttons on your keyboard. All 100 days streamers exposed. I don't personally do that kind of stuff, but it does happen. I'm just saying out there, it does happen where you might need to edit your day count. You could also use the give command. Oh, true, Annie. Yeah, like give dragon egg if you need the dragon egg for something. That is a good one. Robert, can you chill? We got all this wood last time. Yeah, look at that. We filled up our wood chest. I'm very happy about that, actually. There we go. What's up, Phoenix? Oh, whoops. I was just trying to eat. Chat. I didn't mean to do that. Oh my gosh. You guys know when you get sick and like you have that feeling of like wheezing in your lungs or like in the back of your throat? Like, I have that a lot when I cough when I'm sick, but I don't know. Sometimes I get that feeling when I'm like getting sick too, and I feel like I'm getting sick actually. Although I have like on the whole been less sick this year than I've been in previous years, which we are very happy about. Other stuff going on with like my wisdom teeth aside. Normally I'm sick for like 3 or 4 months. And this year I've only been really that sick. At the beginning of the year when I was recording Hardcore Season 2. I was sick for like 8 weeks or something. William, hello. Why can't I see some information on the debug screen after I downloaded Sodium? It depends on what, I don't think Sodium changes that much. I don't know. It depends on what version you're on though, because they just changed the debug screen. So if you see it says to edit, press F3 and F6. There's like a bunch of new options. This is default Minecraft. This has nothing to do with Sodium, although there are Sodium and other things on here. But this is all default Minecraft options now that you can have. for your F3 screen. I have simplified mine because this is pretty much the only stuff that I need to use in my game. Anything else I can just like toggle on and off. Yeah, it took me a while. I was a console player before I got my PC, and it took me a while as well to get the muscle memory down of playing on the computer. I don't know why, because now it feels very natural to me, and now I really struggle on like my controller. If I play like Elden Ring or my Hello Kitty game, it takes me a second to for my brain to switch over. Although, chat, yesterday I started a new run of Clair Obscure because I really wanted to learn how to parry very badly. So I played that yesterday and I had a great time. Although the game does not show the correct buttons because I have a PlayStation controller and it shows like the Xbox buttons. So constantly I'm like, what is RB? R1 and R2, like what? Just show me 1 and 2. So I'm trying to reprogram my brain into knowing every controller's buttons, and I barely know any buttons at all, so it's going great, as you guys could probably imagine. You've always been good with the controller? Yeah, but like I used to be really good with the controller, and now I'm like, what is going on? Now it feels very confusing and scary. I thought Steam was made to show the correct buttons. I think it depends on the game. Like if the game doesn't have the correct inputs set, it doesn't show right. Because also Elden Ring shows me Xbox controller stuff even though I don't have an Xbox controller. And it knows that I don't have an Xbox controller. But I've just played Elden Ring so long that it doesn't matter. I know the buttons for Elden Ring now. Going back and forth between Elden Ring and Elden Ring Night Rain though is annoying because the D-pad buttons and square do different things, and that's annoying. But it's okay. I don't mind being annoyed. Not when it's for fun purposes, you know? Hello, darlings. What do you guys... Oh my god! Am I walking in on something over here? What's going on? Have pumpkins or else. Good. And then you should get melons too. Yep. Oh my god, these are perfect villagers, chat. Both of them. Both of them are actually the goats. Alright. So here's what I'm gonna need. Is that I need both of them to get... in these holes. But actually, I need to pull this up. And then we put one of these in here. Same deal. And then both are gonna get a trapdoor as well. Hello. I need you both to come down here very badly. Alright, come on, darling. Come on down. All right, that was very painless, actually. Are we the goat, Chad? Are we actually the goat at villager moving? Like, have we just figured out every glitch in the Matrix and we're just actually goated? We literally are that girl. Get down there. Get down there. Stop looking at the painting. I'm gonna start freaking out. I'm fine. Do you have a schedule for streams? Normally I do, but right now I haven't, just for like this month. But normally I stream on Mondays and Wednesdays. And sometimes I stream on Twitch on Sundays, but I haven't done that in a while because I'm very bad at being a content creator. Can you move, please? No. No. Get down here. Get down here before I start screaming. Thank you. Oh my god, redwood grass. You're not wrong, I guess. You're not wrong. Are you connected to that one? Are you both good? I hope. I don't know. Put that away. Are you not connected to this? Or are you just not refreshed? Oh, probably because it's the middle of the night. That would make sense, you know, that would make sense. We need to bring all this stone back over to the house too, but I'm so scared of that happening. Because then it means that I acknowledge it as my problem, and I don't want to do that. I really don't want that to be my problem. Okay, now we can also buy golden carrots for pretty cheap. Not bad. Not bad. And we got so many emeralds from that. Holy. Alright. Alright, let's go back and continue on farming. But at least we got this done. This is kind of huge. And I don't think that zombies can detect them. They're like far enough underground that they're good. Hopefully they're good. I don't know if they're gonna be good, but... She dreams Elden Ring? True. I've actually dreamed in Minecraft blocks before, and then I'm like, all right, I need a break from Minecraft for a minute. Although apparently last night I was having a dream about something being on the wall or something, like a ghost or some kind of spider or something. My partner said that I shocked so hard that my head fell off my pillow. Then I shocked again. And then, like, I was like staring at the wall confused. I don't remember any of this, by the way. I was fully asleep in my eyes. She heard me? Oh, yeah. I absolutely, I hexed that one up, chat. By saying that, it was gonna be painless. You're right. I think I prefer some games with a controller as well, hair backwards. Stardew is one of those that I actually don't mind with a controller. Although I do understand why you'd say, like, I absolutely cannot play this with a controller. Because Stardew is pretty involved. But yeah, any game, I wouldn't play like FPS games until you start to get like comfortable with mouse and keyboard, but anything that has like a little bit of a lower stakes, like Minecraft or stuff like that, is pretty good to learn mouse and keyboard on. Especially if it's a game that you already know, so you kind of aren't figuring out the game while you're playing it. That helps a lot. But there are also, if you're playing on Java Edition, there are mods where you can use a controller if you're really struggling, if you're really not having a great time. I had a friend that was also having that with her learning how to play on computers. But she eventually found a game where she didn't mind learning mouse and keyboard for, and that was Marvel Rivals. RIP. Okay. So much of our wheat field's already regrown. We could probably harvest that whole thing again before the end of the stream. I prefer Baldur's Gate 3 with a controller. Maybe I would have liked Baldur's Gate 3 more if I played it with a controller. I don't know. I tried multiple times to get into that game. I played like, I want to say like over 10 hours, but I really didn't enjoy it. I thought I would, so I was kind of disappointed, but I don't know. I think it just wasn't for me, chat. I tried so much. Which is, you know, it's also weird because I love other RPGs. I love Persona. I just picked up Persona, the Atlas's new game. I guess it's not really new anymore. It's new to me. What is it called? Metaphor? Refantasio? I just picked that up. I've always been like a Final Fantasy girly. I enjoy other games that are like RPGs. Like I enjoyed Skyrim somewhat. I like the shooting RPGs like Fallout and stuff like that. Outer Worlds. I love stuff like that. Nier Automata I loved, but for some reason Baldur's Gate I just couldn't get into. I don't know what it was. I feel like it was like I was so confused about the story, like nothing really made sense, but maybe that's just because I'm not a D&D person. But the character customization was fun, and the characters seemed somewhat interesting. All are like a little bit selfish though, so I'm not gonna lie, could not understand. Maybe I just didn't give it enough of a shot, but time to try Divinity. I don't see, if I didn't like Baldur's Gate, I don't know if I'm gonna like Divinity. It seems like this, like a very similar system. Like I said, I just started a new, I started over in Clair Obscure yesterday so I could learn how to parry in that game. Chat, I gotta tell y'all, I have been like absolutely messing it up. I got through, I think, almost all of Act 1 yesterday in like 6 hours. And I did every single area and boss that I could. Except for Golgra, I could not fight her. I didn't give myself time to learn her timings and she one-shot me. But that's okay. I mean, sometimes you just get one-shot by the beautiful, you know, leader of a community. Shouldn't we all be so lucky? Divinity is Baldur's Gate, but you have to read. They couldn't afford VA yet. That's funny. They have voice acting in Divinity. Ah, okay, okay. Lona, haven't you played like 200 hours of Baldur's Gate 3? You're like, I didn't really play that much. And meanwhile, you have thousands of hours. Bait? And I think that 99% of anything that Vaughn says is bait. So I just try to take every single comment that Vaughn makes lightheartedly. But I was looking back on my goals for this year, chat. We have a week left of the year. Chat, my year got really derailed. If I look back on the goals that I had for the beginning of 2025 for the whole year, like my little New Year's resolutions, I got like 2 of them done. And that was like trying a new recipe every month and reading 20 books. I have actually read 34 books this year. I'm pretty proud of that because I only wanted to read 20, so anything over 20 was just a bonus, right? $270 hours in Divinity Original Sin 2 and 110 in Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, okay, okay. Sometimes our priorities change and that's okay. True. Yeah, I really had to lock in this year on other stuff that I was made painfully aware of when I had to pay a fine. I'm probably gonna have to pay a fine again as well, but at least I'm in a better place. Because the fine only really works for like a year. But I'm not ready for my exams yet. I'm such a slow learner, chat. I'll get there though. Eventually. Otherwise I'm gonna run out of money for fines. I'll have to turn into a 100 days YouTuber for a while to get those big videos, and then I'll be like, all right, we're back. I got no goals, so at least you got 2. Yeah, that's fair. I really wanted to do 2 videos a month on the channel. Although I will say every month that I was actively doing content, I did get that goal of 2 videos per month, except for the time that I was sick and even the month that I was sick, I had 2 videos out. And then I had the months that I was away doing my school stuff, I was not 2 videos a month, but every other month I did. And most weeks I stream once a week. Most weeks, chat, most weeks. But I will say this year I learned a lot about editing. I upped my editing game a lot this year, so I'm very happy with that. Even if I didn't get as much done as I wanted to this year, I still learned a lot. So I can still be, you know, proud of myself for that. Just finding little reasons to be proud of yourself, chat. That's a really, really important thing, I think. What's the fine for? For not taking my exams fast enough. I get a fine. I don't know why there's a fine for not taking my exams fast enough. But there is. I think achieving goals is really satisfying, but I love the perspective of what did I learn this year a lot. Yeah, no, I think that it's a combination for me as well. There's something, like you said, about like achieving goals that's really satisfying, but it's also, I feel like goal-oriented, like, ways of progression or like looking back or reflection, can be hard because not all of our goals are necessarily in our control all the time. So changing my perspective towards stuff that I could control or control a little bit more, like reading 20 books, or, you know, trying to upload 2 videos a month, or even just like, you know, spending more time doing stuff that I really like to do, moving my body more, which I did this year. Trying a new recipe every month. That's like a little fun goal to do. But I try to give myself different goals like that than, like, you know, oh, get 1 million views on a video or something, because that's really out of my control. The algorithm will do what the algorithm wants to do, you know? Yeah, no problem, Annie. Sleep well, sleep well. Hello, Froggy. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. How's it going? Have you seen the video where Blockdown and Drift ate snacks brought from their respective countries? Maybe. I don't know. I think I was there on that stream, actually. They streamed it on Twitch. I didn't watch the video after because I watched the live stream. One of my goals was, New Year's goals, was related to my work, but I got let go a month later. Oh, Aaron, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's like tough. I feel like it's really tough to have work goals in today's like current, you know, work climate. I've been trying to stay away from stuff that's like, I know, I try to stay towards like stuff that's like hobby related, or like, you know, like working out, trying stuff in my personal life. And I try to like leave like job stuff completely off the table now, because it's so like not insecure or unsecure. I don't know which word is correct there, but it's very hard out there now. I'm really sorry to hear that though. I hope that you're doing okay now. I can't believe we farmed all these crops today. It took us 2 hours. I guess we also had that interlude with the villagers. I need to bring some cats over here. And we need to light up that whole spot out there. And I need to get rid of that, because what the heck is that? Oh, you know, I just realized that we have like the perfect like chat on Discord parkour type thing going on over here, but I still can't make the jumps. Unfortunate. My first time seeing this world? Oh my gosh, there's 3 episodes out. If you are enjoying the vibe, feel free to watch them. It's a really fun world. I love mountain craters, and I really like this one. I feel like it's just so, it hits different. I don't know. So pretty. Do you know how to play any instruments? No. I don't know how to read music. And I don't know how to play any instruments. I was more of like a drawing and painting girly than a musical girly. Although I really wish that I would have learned how to sing instead. And that's not because I don't want to draw or paint. It's mostly just because I wish that I didn't sound terrible when I sang. And yes, I know you can always learn, chat, but there's no point in learning now. I've accepted that mediocrity is just for me. Little puppy barks are so cute. All right, let's go light up some of that spot out there. Over by the farm. God, can I get out the door much? Hello? I notice that I have that all the time. I don't know what I'm doing. Get out of here. Oh, I forgot a cat. Dang it. Over by the original farm, I think I still have some cats. Are you gonna rebuild the village? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be next episode. But episode 5 or 6, I'm gonna definitely be redoing the village. Why are you guys in the field? Carissa, you can come with me. I remember that your name is Carissa, by the way. Yeah, the night view of this place is so good. There's a witch. A witch with a capital B, chat. Wait, I just got a potion of fire res from that. Let's go. That's kind of nice, actually, because I don't have any netherwort yet. We will be going to get netherwort, though, in the next episode. But in the next episode, I've got a couple of little things that we're going to be doing. We're going to be working on, well, I don't want to spoil it, but we're going to be working on a couple of little builds that are going to go around the valley. And then I think the episode after that, we're going to start on the village. We're going to do a nice village with a couple of villager professions or a house for every villager profession. And then there's going to be a centerpiece, which I'm really, really excited about. I've already started planning. It's something that I've wanted to build for a while, but I've just never built yet. So I'm going to try that out. There you go, Carissa. You're going to sit right there on the mud. Thank you. Why do you have a piece of grass? Where did you get that from? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's Mob Central out here. It's alright, chat. We're just gonna run past everything. We're not gonna worry about it. Oh my gosh. We're just gonna place torches. And then we're gonna go back and do it again in another line. I'm pretty excited too. I really, really do love this world. I've been working on a different video for the last like month-ish. Just because I had that allergic reaction in my mouth, so I couldn't talk for like... Well, I couldn't talk correctly for a while. I had to like... When I was editing, I had to like re-record a bunch of audio. Because it just sounded weird. was like, I don't really want that to be on my channel. I left some of it, chat. If you guys in the new video, if you hear that my mouth sounds like a little swollen at some parts, sorry. Especially at the beginning of the video. That's when I was really kind of going through that and dealing with that. It gets better though. And we're also going to have a new episode of Fae Bloom coming out for those folks who like the long plays. That is also going to be next month. And then episode 4 of Hardcore also is probably end of next month. Maybe I'll work on that before I work on Fae Bloom. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. We'll see what I'm feeling like. Those phantoms are so annoying. Did that phantom just get hit by that skeleton? Good shot, buddy. How are you still alive? I really don't think I got that much lit up. It feels like I placed a million torches. Oh my god, brother. And then there's pillager patrols, because why wouldn't there be a million pillager patrols? I also need to smooth this whole spot over here out, but I'm waiting to put in the river. If you guys didn't catch that at the end of last episode, I am going to be putting a river in through the valley, like a custom one, but I just don't know where it's going to go yet, which is why I haven't smoothed most of it. I also kind of like the idea of just working on one thing at a time. Just because, I don't know, my previous season I worked on like a giant 300 by 300 area, and then I was like, I died, so, you know. I wasn't even finished. Loved that place though. Want to channel some of that energy around the river. No, we're good, we're good. We've got mostly protection 4. Protection 4 to protection 4, protection 3, and protection 3. Yeah, I need to get protection 4 villager or something. Here we go. Bad Omen 5 again. I literally only ever get Bad Omen 5. I never get regular Bad Omen. I've literally just one Bad Omen bottle. And I don't know what that means in this new system. Is Bad Omen 5? Does that mean it's like a bigger raid? Or like a stronger raid? Do I get more totems for Bad Omen 5? I don't know what that means. We also, chat, I realized I also didn't go to a trial chamber in the last series, so that's also something we can still do in this series, because I still haven't really explored that, especially in hardcore. I haven't done that in hardcore yet, which I'm a little scared about, just because the last time I went to one of those, it was kind of intense. Yeah, I'm gonna transform one of those waterfalls over there into like the stream that's feeding a river. And then the river is gonna go, I think it's gonna be this one. I've gotta like fix it up. But then it's gonna like snake through the village and then on the other side of the farm, and it's gonna kind of go over here. So it's gonna go like this. I have a whole picture that I already drew out on a map. I don't know how much in practicality that'll happen, but it's in my brain. That's how it's working right now. We'll see how it goes when I actually get to planning and building. Oh, it means more waves. Okay. Interesting. So for my raid farm, do I want to do like a Bad Omen 5 bottle, Lucy? Or does it just depend on how many totems, or I guess, that I want? Hi, Cynthia. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. There are bad omens below 3. Yeah, there's bad omen 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, we're gonna do tunnels through the mountains for entrances. So one of them's gonna be up here, somewhere behind the mine. I might do it like there. Bruh. And then there's going to be another one over there by that water stream going out towards the jungle. But that one's going to be like diagonal. So that one's going to be a little bit challenging. More waves, more evokers, and more totems. Okay, okay. Does the level of Bad Omen do anything for trial chambers? That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe? Once again, Redwood Crafts, save us with your knowledge. I mean, a lot of trial chambers, I still don't know the difference between Bad Omen 1 and 5. So for raids, it definitely does have a difference. I don't know if in trial chambers it does. How's the stream been going? Good, good. We zombified 2 villagers. We got all of our crops fully mined up and replanted. We got 2 master level farmers now. And we are just well, I was working on torching up basically this whole side of the valley over here. I still need to do more here and then in through these areas too, but this will do for now. More blue keys and better loot. Does it give you better stuff if you are at a higher level of trial? Ominous trial? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna start with like a Bad Omen 1 when we go into a trial chamber chat, and then we'll work our way up. Cause I've never done this, so I don't know what's happening. Monsters come in enchanted diamond armor with trims, also in Bad Omen 5. What? Oh, okay. I thought Bad Omen 1 through 5 just converts to the trial omen with no number when you enter. I think it does. Sort of like the raid, like when it changes to a raid. But I think that the Bad Omen number does translate to something that it just doesn't show. Ruthie3, what are you doing over here? There we go. Everyone's fixed up. Okay. Back to the house. Next we're gonna clean up that mess over there. But once we get back to the house, I am gonna quickly take a potty break because I have been drinking quite a bit of water during the stream. You have a Ruth cat? I have 3 Ruth cats. I have this one that is following me that's not named, and then I have 2 that are named, and they're all named Ruthie 1, Ruthie 2. That's Ruthie, and then that's Ruthie 2. So this will be Ruthie 3 once I get another name tag and find where she went. But yeah, give me 1 sec, chat. We're just gonna go to the bathroom really quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, hello, I'm back. Sorry about that. I also filled my water, which is important. Important to stay hydrated, chat. How's it been going, Cynthia? I hope you're having a great day, friend. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see ya. Did one trial chamber once and been scared since? Yeah, pretty much. I did like a whole 100 days about that update, and I got so scared I've just never been back. I've just never been back there. I'm so scared. Oh, hello. No, we're not playing this game. Move, Ruthie 3. Robert, don't let her walk all over you, buddy. You gotta take charge here. Okay. Poisonous potato area. Oh, there's no room for grass. Oh, that's because we have this under the stairs place now, right? Yep, we do. No, Ruthie 3, no. The baby zombie trial spawners? Wait, you're saying a brand new sentence. I've never... This is something that I wasn't aware of. What do you mean, baby zombie trial spawners? What does that mean? Actually, don't... Never mind. Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. That's terrible. Just putting it out there, that's horrible. If real. Hopefully it's not real, though. I choose to live in a world where that's not real. My brother and his wife had a baby a bit ago. Oh my gosh, congratulations to them, Jaden. I hope that they had a safe delivery. I hope everyone's doing well. Now they can spawn with spears? Okay, Redwood Crafts. So what you're saying is go to the trial chamber for the first time before I upgrade my world. I'm doing well, just woke up, making some coffee. Don't have to work until the 7th of January. Life is good. I love that for you. Hi Froggy, hi chat. I've been trying to wake up. Must say listening to Frogcrafting to wake is much better than my usual alarm. That's very fair. Hello, stupid evil baby. How's it going, stupid evil baby? How you doing? Stop, don't look away from me. I'm trying to look at you. Hi baby girl. Oh, okay. Are you mad? Why are you mad at me? What did I do wrong? You know what you won't be mad about? If I bring a carrot. I learned from a video recently, Chad. Did you know you can breed rabbits with dandelions? Oh, you're still mad? Sorry, stupid evil baby. Why is the baby evil? We don't know. Well, okay. I was bringing her over this mountain and it was horrible. So I just named her something silly. But it low-key kind of stuck with her. I feel like that's who she is as a person. Or a rabbit, one might say. I learned that literally like 2 weeks ago. Not even. Maybe a week ago. I was watching a cryptozoology video. And he was doing this whole thing with like Minecraft trivia where he could, where he was like explaining or asking like trivia questions while he was resource crafting for like his farms or whatever. And yeah, apparently you can breed rabbits with dandelion flowers, and that is brand new information to me. I did not know that. I don't know anyone who did know that. Baby zombie on a zombie horse with a spear is nightmare fuel. You're just making up words at this point, Redwood Crafts. None of those things are real, and they cannot hurt you or me. They're not real. Let's just everyone, let's just gaslight ourselves into thinking that this is not real and it cannot hurt us. Is that lightning? Everything went well and the baby's doing good? Good to hear, Jaden. Good to hear. I'm glad. Congrats to your family on their new addition. That's amazing. You can breed them, but you can't tame them. You can't tame rabbits with carrots though either, right? Like they'll always be afraid of you. What is that emo? What is that emo, Redwood Crops? That's so funny. Is my world uploaded to the, or updated, sorry, to the new version yet? No, I'm waiting for the flashback mod, which is the mod that I make my time lapses with in my videos. That mod hasn't been updated to the newest version yet. So once that goes, basically I'll be ready. I do have a new instance made already. For updating all my mods and stuff, but yeah, I'm just waiting on that one. And like I'm waiting for the world map too. The world map's also not updated, but I don't need the world map to start since I don't show it in videos. I just use it to travel because I get lost. Renegade, welcome in, welcome in. How's it going? Lovely. Merry Christmas in advance to you as well. I hope that you have a great holiday week if you're celebrating. Before they changed the bundle recipe, I had to look into a rabbit farms. That doesn't surprise me. Nothing that you say surprises me anymore, especially because I know that you mean that. You mean that about that rabbit hide farm. You were serious about that. Does this compost? Oh nice, it does. Okay, good. Okay, that's all taken care of, so that mess is gone. That looks a lot better. How? Yeah, look at this, is so patchy still. It's really bad. I need to get back over there with some more torches. Which we can go do right now. We're just doing, you know, chat, we've got about half hour left of stream. I started a little early today because I have something I have to do at 11. So I you know, it's kind of semi-important chat. But yeah, I'm super excited to be here streaming our last day before Christmas. Once if you guys weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I'm fine, but I will have to have a procedure done to have my wisdom teeth pulled pretty soon. My scheduled time for that is in February, so I'm gonna try to do as much as I can in between now and February, but I have been calling the hospital to see if I can get in before that, like basically just like as soon as possible. I just want to be done with it already. So if they do end up finding a earlier date for me, I'll let you guys know in the Discord, and then I probably won't be like talking, streaming, working on videos, etc. for that whole like recovery process. But it shouldn't take too long. I mean, like maximum we're looking at like 2 weeks. So I'm just gonna do my best. This isn't a safe space. Never has been. Never has been. As much as we want it to be a safe space, it's not been a safe space ever, because we talk about Twilight here, and Twilight's safe for no one. The only thing it's been well so far. Only thing that happened is our family party happened the other day and Uno got too serious. Oh, I mean, no, if you're not basically losing friends or family members and fist fighting people after a session of Uno, did you even play? Especially if you guys play with the 7 and 0 rule, because whew, I never played with that until my best friend started making me play with that. I gotta tell you, there are times where I want to bite the walls, especially when you're like 1 or 2 cards away from winning and you're in a really good position, and then somebody pulls a 0, and now you have, you know, the person sitting next to you's 27 hand card, and they have no reds, and it's red. How do you have 27 cards and there's no red in your hand? What is that? What's the 7 and 0 rule? I'm so glad that you asked. So if a 7 gets played or a 0 gets played, it involves swapping hands. So the 0, whatever way it's going, the 0, everyone swaps their hand 1 to the direction that it's currently going in, like either left or right. A 7, you can choose the person's hand that you want to swap with, and they just can't do anything about that. They just have to take your hand that you give them. And every single time someone plays a 7, when I have like a giant pile of cards, I'm like, oh, no one wants this pile. No one wants my pile over here. And I think that's so funny, because whenever you're doing well, someone will always steal from you. But when you're building your, you know, when you're building yourself up, getting those cards down from 20 to like 3, and you've been doing it with no problems, no repercussions, nothing, then suddenly everyone's interested in your 3 cards. I'm like, you're all fake. You didn't want me when I had a pile. Can we chill? That's looking better. How's it looking on the map? Oh, way better. Over here we need more though. But that looks way, way better. And over there we need more. Okay. Speaking of Twilight, the main character in Expedition 33 looks like Edward. Yeah. My best friend and I were talking about that yesterday, that if they do that, apparently they're in the talks about doing a live action. It's got to be Robert Pattinson. I feel like he was the person that they had in mind when they were creating Gustav. We had a new version of Uno called Uno No Mercy, and it had a different draw card that reversed the rotation and made someone draw 6. And if you get your 25 cards, you're out, and someone got plus 32. Holy. Oh yeah, no, there would be fighting words going on. There would be fighting words. No, but playing that game again yesterday, I haven't played it since like May. Playing that game again yesterday, Lucy, I really, really enjoy that game. That was my game of the year as well. God, it's so good. Although my second playthrough, I'm taking a lot less seriously than my first playthrough. So I've got my Gustav in a top hat and a and a swimsuit. Just, it's a really serious game. I'll show you guys. This is what my Gustav is currently rocking. I mean, it's a good look for him. It's a good look. It's a very serious game. Very serious. If you guys didn't know, I cried like 4 different times in the first hour when I was playing this game for the first time, and many times afterwards. Have you got any games from the Steam Winter Sale? Yes, I did. I picked up Hades 2 finally. Tiny Bookshop. I got Mudborn, which is like Apico, but instead of bees, it's frogs. And I got Metaphor Re Fantasio from the creators of Persona. It's from Atlas. Was it the angle of the picture? I see a lot of unsure answers in the chat. It's a new Frogcrafting wallpaper. I need to make some more of those. Yeah, we need to work on our, oh my gosh, we need to work on the water park again soon. We need a Frogcrafting water park where you got Jerry in the background drowning in the pool. I got myself Death Stranding, aka the walking simulator. You know, I heard that game was really good though. Like the story was incredible, even though it was a bit of a walking simulator. I think Glee really liked that game. Cynthia. That wasn't me. I didn't do that. There was like a little cave somewhere over here, right? That I lit up with some lanterns. I saw some copper in there that I want to grab before the end of stream. Yep, right here. There's also coal here. I really want to make myself pick up Baldur's Gate 3 again, but the passion just isn't there. Are you just not excited about the game? Like, did you not enjoy the games to you? Or did you, is it just like, you're just not really feeling anything type of vibes? Because both are very valid. We were just talking about Baldur's Gate earlier. Like, it's definitely a good game, but I didn't get it. What? What? Okay. We're gonna pretend that that didn't happen, chat. Yeah, no, definitely. I think that Baldur's Gate 3 is a great game. I just don't think it was a great game for me. And I think those are statements that can coexist. Siu says, I really enjoyed the game. Actually, I had like 4 playthroughs, but there was an issue with the people I played the game with. Oh no. And after that, the passion was just gone. I feel you. I feel you. Honestly, give yourself some time, especially if this is like a recent thing that happened. Give yourself some time. I had that for a long time with one of the games. Like, I had a friend group that is no longer friends. Like, I don't think any of us are friends with each other anymore. And it was, you know, people grow apart. Like, nothing really that bad happened. It was just like, I don't know, like the way that things go sometimes, you know. But even then, there was like a couple of games that we played as a group that I wasn't able to like really play for a while after, because it just reminded me of that like group and that time. But it gets better. It gets better. Give yourself the time that you need to like heal, and then eventually one day you'll be able to play with no problem. Looking forward to some Hades 2 videos on YouTube, maybe on the second channel, maybe. I don't know, probably not. Probably not. I really want to make second channel videos, but I just don't know what to make, chat. I really want to do something like Floydson does, like 100% in games. I just don't know if I'm that funny. Actually, no, I know I'm that funny. I can be that funny. I should do that. I got Satisfactory and probably grabbing Horizon Zero Dawn and or Forbidden West. Oh yeah. Have you played those before, Lucy? I feel like you will really like Satisfactory. Just knowing the kind of Minecraft player that you are, I feel like you'll really like Satisfactory. And Horizon is also just an incredible game. I really want to replay that as well. I started last year replaying it. I don't know what happened. I think I just like lost time to devote to it. But maybe next year I'll find some time. Maybe that's what I'll do when I can't talk after my procedure to have my wisdom teeth pulled. I'll eat nothing but soup, liquid soup, and I'll play Horizon Zero Dawn. No, probably what'll probably happen during that time is like I should plan all of the builds that I'm gonna do for the next like 12 episodes. And then I'll like guilt myself into working because I'm like, even though you aren't working and you can't talk right now, that doesn't mean you can't plan. And that part of my brain that's like, we need to be productive 24 hours a day will start being toxic again, you know? Yeah, I think that you'll get there. I think that you'll get there, Siu. I think that you will have one day a time where it doesn't hurt as badly and you will be able to play again. I really believe that for you, and I really hope that that day comes soon so that way you can, you know, play a game that you love again without feeling weird about it. Everyone deserves that. Everyone deserves to play their little fun game after their day. And it doesn't even necessarily have to be a game. It can be watching your favorite show, reading your favorite book, etc. I'm also a person that associates things with like memories, like sounds, smells, songs, that kind of stuff, like with people very, very like hard. So I totally get it where you're coming from. It sucks, but I think that you'll be good before you even know it. This is so off topic, but I love the fantasy series that you did with Blockdown on the Create Island with the pink train. Aw, thank you so much. We had a lot of fun with those two. We really both want to do another series again soon, I think. We haven't started planning yet because he had a baby. So his schedule's a little bit more like solo content focused for now. But whenever he's like, I'm ready, I'm there as well to make another little mini series or like a movie or whatever we're gonna end up doing. I don't know, but I'm so glad that you enjoyed them. Making videos with him is really, really fun. I also, chat, now I don't want to spoil too much, but I do also have plans to make videos with someone else that you guys have seen on the channel before. I think we're gonna do like a little, well, I think I'm gonna make it into like a single video, and it'll be maybe like a one upload, like one long upload instead of multiple videos. I think that just works better for me. But it's a concept that neither of us has done before, and we're both really, really excited about, that we've been planning. So I think you guys are gonna be very excited about that. I'm gonna ruin my sleep schedule to get some good duo content with someone. I think you guys are gonna be super excited. I'm not spoiling it, who it is. Lockdown's do Not Forever Worlds is also great. Yeah, I've been really enjoying his countdown series. He's doing a world chat where he was giving himself 3 weeks to see what he could get done in like 3 weeks. It's a really, really interesting concept. Yeah, I'm excited for some collab stuff too. I'm really, really excited. I haven't collabed since Fantasy Island, and I'm ready to do some more multiplayer stuff. Don't get me wrong, there'll also still be single player stuff on the channel. I really feel like I thrive in single player. But I love doing stuff in multiplayer as well. There's so much copper down here, chat. Oh my gosh. I was like, oh, I'll just come down here and get that little bit. And now here we are, 12 hours later. But yeah, I don't know when that's going to be yet. It'll probably be after my procedure. Once I'm like fully healed up. I developed a really great base in this world in such a small amount of time. Yeah, I agree with that. I think what really helps Blockdown is that he has a style that he continuously like changes up, but also like really works for him. Does that make sense? Like none of his builds in the new world are necessarily like that different from everything else he's done, but I feel like that really works for him. And I'm still trying to find the style that I want to build in for the rest of my Minecraft career, because I'll always have that like cottagecore element or that like cozy element to my builds, but I just haven't really found what I want to do in terms of like what I'm super excited about. Although the builds in this world, I will say, have been some of my best that I've ever done. I've been really, really enjoying this world, and the last world has been really good as a builder for me. Hi, Cordial Frog. Welcome in. Oh my gosh. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Cynthia. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm most scared about them, like, I won't be knocked out for when they're gonna pull my wisdom tooth. And just from some of the stuff I've been told, I'm scared about hearing that. Because obviously you hear that. But I should be fine. But I hope you're having a great day, Cordial Frog. Welcome in, welcome in. The song is so vibey. Oh shoot, I was gonna look at what song that was. This is by SRA. It's called Why? In parentheses, Tell Me, and this is the instrumental version. It is a very vibey song though. Very, very vibey. Sometimes I want the ores to stop because I just can't stop mining them if I see them. True. Although right now I'm leaving iron. I don't really need iron, but we will grab the copper because we always need copper. What happened to me? I just need to have my wisdom teeth pulled. One of my wisdom teeth is impacted, which basically just means that it's not growing right. I knew that this was an issue probably like a couple years ago, the last time I had x-rays done, but it wasn't like a pressing issue. But now it is to the point where it's becoming pressing, so I've got to have my wisdom teeth pulled. Are you in England or the US? I'm in the Netherlands, Kate Boyd. Yeah, I'm fine. I just gotta have that done. It was a future me's problem until it became a today's me problem, you know? I'm low-key interested in the inspo that multiplayer content brings out, the multiple players involved in. It's always cool to me to see the different styles come together and make things do. Yeah, 100%. Also, I feel like you learn a lot from other players, like, and being able to like walk around firsthand in their builds and see what they do. I feel like that has really, really inspired me. Like, I don't know where I would be now if I hadn't joined Bloodlines so long ago, because I feel like I learned so much from that server and so much from not only content wise and like storytelling wise, but also building wise and stuff like that too. Oh, the Christmas gifts are wrapped. Let's go. Even gifts have a wrap now. I saw somebody on Instagram made their own Diet Coke wrapped, and I was like, okay, the girlies who get it, even though he was a guy. I don't know. I feel like there's just something girly pop about having a Diet Coke wrapped. I don't know. Like, Diet Coke is not inherently for the girls, but it is girly pop. Here's the thing, I joined an Empire's SMP inspired, or an Empire's inspired SMP where each of us build a kingdom, and my theme is Witchy Hobbit Hole. My builds are copied from the internet. I mean, you still built them, right? Are you making content from the world, or is it just like a little small side project for fun? Because I think if you're building for content, like if you're doing all that for content, you know, always just shout out the people who gave you inspo. You guys probably know that from watching my videos. I'm always giving people credit. Like, oh, every episode, I'm like, I saw this and this was really inspiring to me. I feel like that's really, really important. Even though I make all my builds myself, I might like see a palette somewhere and I'm like, oh, I grabbed this palette from X creator, or like in the episode where I made the mine in this world, I had never built a crane before, so I got inspo from a creator that made like a crane tutorial here on YouTube, and that was really, really helpful for my video, so I just made sure to give him a shout out, you know? Otherwise, I think that most people, when they make or when they build stuff, most people are probably finding inspo pictures online if they're not making their own designs, and I think that that's okay. If you're just making something for yourself for fun with your friends, there's nothing wrong with that. Froggy's a huge inspo for me. Stop! Stop! Don't be nice. You know the rules here, baby unicorn. You can't be mean, but don't be nice either. Don't make me get the guards. I'll do it like a medieval king. A medieval lord under siege. Like, seize him! Bat was just minding its own business, true. But I mean, like, genuinely though, if you're trying to learn how to build, or if you're not that confident in your building skills, like, taking pictures offline or following tutorials or whatever it is, all of those things are how we get better. And that's how we build the skills that are needed to be able to do our own build someday, you know? Everyone starts somewhere. Laura! Oh my gosh, thank you so much for resubscribing for the Fairy Garden membership. Really, really appreciate that. Happy holidays to you as well, lovely. Hope you're having a great day. I feel like out of place since I'm the only one really relying on inspo while other people are just great builders. doubt that you're the only one that has required or needed inspo. Everyone starts somewhere. I mean, you guys would not believe where I was just even a couple years ago. Hold on. Let me go home, chat. Let me go home. I'm gonna show you guys some stuff that I have not shown on YouTube before. This is embarrassing for all of us. Do it then, I dare you. Feel free to call me L. Guards! Seize L. But yeah, don't compare yourself to other people. I think that's a really good thing that Cynthia is saying. Comparing yourself only to your own progress is the thing that you should do. If that's the kind of progress that you're looking for. Because we all started somewhere, and even though I would say that I wouldn't call myself a builder per se, I would say that I know how to build some like basic structures now. Even though I can do that, I still also look up all the time, like building inspo. Especially if it's a style that I've never built in before, or something, a kind of structure I've never built before. I mean, we all need that sometimes, so I wouldn't be too hard on yourself about that. Frogcrafting is a huge inspiration for me too. Fartcrafting. I'm a Pinterest girly. Yeah, I'm a big one for Pinterest. I also do like a lot of ArtStation stuff. Video game concept art. When I'm making like cottagey stuff, like Mizuno's type of stuff, The Sims is a huge one for me. Like Sims builders are so good at like making shapes of their houses that it's like really, really inspiring to get like unique ideas. But for me, I'm not necessarily getting inspiration anymore from like specific Minecraft builds. For me, it's more about like looking at shape and looking at how different like games and stuff like build their structures. I have a medieval city builder game on my computer, and it's called Foundation. And I literally have that game just so I can look at what the houses look like, just so I can get like an idea of like a fantasy style medieval house that might look a little bit different than like what I would have done. Does that make sense? I just need the structure of the shape and the shape of the build, but the choice of blocks I pick myself. Yeah, then I think that you're still doing fine. Jdare. I think that you're still doing fine. Like you're still making it your own without like necessarily just like a one-for-one copy of someone else's. I think that's okay. Especially if you're doing like full interiors and you're letting like your skills shine there. Eventually you'll be able to build those kinds of structures. If you keep up the practice, you'll eventually be able to build that kind of structure by yourself with no problems, or with just like minimal planning. But chat, it is almost time to go, but before we go, I will show you guys some very old Frogcrafting builds. This is embarrassing, okay? These are very embarrassing things that are happening right now. When I first started building, I could build stuff like this, basically. This was obviously very modded. This is when I was really, really into playing like 1.12.2, I think, or maybe 1.14, I don't remember. I was playing like a lot of modded. But like compare this to like some of the stuff I've made like now. Also, like this was another house that I made for like a server that I was playing on. It's very, very different than what I do now, but this was like basically like the height of my ability back then. I was not good at building. I was also like very much not great at like making roof lines. I had no idea what I was doing back then. I was trying a lot of different stuff though. Hi Rose, welcome in. Frog, fun fact, this year my Christmas tree is a 3,200 piece Lego one. Oh, the one with the candles, Cynthia? Or is it like a custom? We also built the candle one if you have the same one. Love that. This isn't bad, chat. This is pretty, this was like a town hall that I built. Why did I put a giant cross at the top? No one will ever know. What was I doing here? My first ever desert build, I didn't even build a roof on part of it. Like I just stopped the roof right there. Like what was that? What was going on? See, chat, we can always improve, right? These are very, very old builds. These are from 2020, so be nice. 5 years ago, this was the height of my ability. Has it gotten that much better? We don't know. Of course there's growth. I was expecting a tiny shed the way that you talked. All of these builds that you're seeing though took me like days to do. An open ceiling plan for sure. Yeah, we were very, very like chill with the open ceiling plan and thing, except for this one. I've always wanted to come back to this like kind of like circular house idea. Never have though. Never have. Also, like, this one is so bad. Like, why did I do a one wide pathway? Like, what is this? What are we talking about here? You were so young in your old profile picture. Yeah, that was my old skin. I had this skin for a while. No, I've been playing Minecraft since Minecraft came out, Freddy. I definitely did make builds like that in like, you know, back in like 2012 and stuff. But I don't know, I started playing on my PlayStation and I was playing Minecraft for a while there, like trying to like learn how to build, following like tutorials online. And then all of the builds that I've shown today was just stuff that I was trying to do to like get better, try different shapes, etc., try different ideas. Yeah, the straight and narrow on the path. We need the game plan. We had to lock in. We had to keep ourselves 1 foot at a time going forward. And now, chat, now our builds look a lot better. I wouldn't say that they're the best builds ever. There's always room for improvement. But we definitely have improved a lot. If you would have told me 5 years ago that I would have built this year, I would have never believed you. So I know 5 years sounds like a really long time, and maybe for people who are better at picking up stuff than I am, I was really stuck in my comfort zone for a long time. But maybe for people who are a little bit better at that kind of stuff, you guys might have an easier time picking it up than I did. But like I save stuff all the time. Hold on. I don't know why this is trying to open something in a different program. Photos? Oh, okay, here we go. It was just this picture. I save pictures and stuff. I have on my external hard drive, I have like a inspo thing for like different builds that I found on YouTube or on Google for like Sims. I have different pictures of like real life stuff. I have like concept art that I've grabbed from online. Like this is like another one. Just like different shapes, different like things that you can try to like pull inspo from. That's kind of how I do it. Then like this is kind of like paintings or like concept art. This is once I was starting to get into more of like the idea of like doing like medieval cottagecore. This is like something that this is just what helped me, you know. And it's just like, again, not building this block for block, but like looking at shape, looking at what kind of stuff they put. Like they've got like a little tower here, they've got a dormer window, they've got, you know, these like little posts, they've got a chimney, then they've got this like little entryway, and then they've got this extra exit over here, and they've got like this lean-to type of thing. There's just like a lot of different like details that when you're not sure what to do or how to make a build or how to like bring different elements together, that's kind of what this folder is for me, just to like look at a lot of different stuff like that, because sometimes you just don't know, you know. New builds are less linear and much more dynamic. Yes, that is something that I feel like is really, really important for me, that I've wanted your eyes to move around the build more and get pulled to like different spots rather than just being one. Hi Josie, welcome in. And Yasmin and Axel, hello, hello. Do I have winter break? No, I don't. But I'm not in school. Not like that. I have classes, but it's a little different. But anyways, chat, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this walk down memory lane for me. I was very embarrassed about my old builds. But thank you guys for being here. I know I haven't streamed in a while. I apologize for that. New video coming out this weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. Don't know which day it's going to be yet. Whatever day that I can be around for doing answering comments and stuff will be the day. It's not related to hardcore. It's a brand new video, brand new. It's a one-off, maybe. If you guys like it, I might consider doing another video following up, but no promises, okay? This was a lot. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. Have a great week. If you're celebrating any holidays this week, good luck, good luck. I wish you the happiest of holidays, and I hope everyone has a great week. If not, I should be around next Monday again. I'm not streaming on Wednesday because I've got a lot of baking to do, chat. A lot of baking for Christmas. But I will be around next Monday. So next Monday I'll see you guys as well, okay? Bye!